it was apparent I was a child looking.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Mavs have put the ball in Luka Doncic's hands and asked him to create. Coach Jason Kidd said, "I don't know if anybody told Picasso he had to use all the paints, but I just want to remind him that he can rely on his teammates. His teammates are going to be there to help him." Good words from a great point guard, Kevin.
Indeed, that's high praise. A Hall of Famer, D.A., thanks. The showcase of the regular season, Christmas Day. Greg, what a special day this has become on the NBA calendar.
It's really an honor to get to play in one of these games. Everyone is watching while they open presents or have dinner with their families. This is a lot of fun.
And now the Lakers starting group. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Russell, and it's Reeves in at small forward. And for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber is out there with Green. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Irving. And it's Wood in at the 5 spot.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
LeBron against Kleber. James looking around. Davis with a screen on Green. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Outside, Green fires the 3, traps in the tray.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Schroeder. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Davis with a screen on Irving. Russell passes to Davis. Davis against Irving. Now, here's Doncic. Guarded closer. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year. We were in the Eastern Conference. Those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
And the Lakers with another miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Irving passes to Wood, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. James finds Davis. Here's Reeves. Out to the right wing. There's Russell with the 3. It's hauled in by Wood.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
It's stolen by Davis. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Schroeder passes to James. They need this. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Irving looking over the floor. Yep, it counts.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Davis, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Russell passes to James, and finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Now here's Doncic. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Outside Irving for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's James. He had 25 points last game, and they recover it. Reeves the pass to Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
Mavericks leading by three. Irving drives in over Russell, and too long on the shot. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Rockets in Houston. Here's Davis, and again it's the Lakers.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Now here's Irving, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
And you talk about believing in yourself. And how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5, and there's no turning back now for the big fella.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wood.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Josh Green. And it's Hardy in for Irving. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the Mavericks making a change here. Bullock's checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Round kicks to Vanderbilt. And there's the drive. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
Now Hachimura. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Shoots it up. Offensive rebound. Bamba. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brown dishes to Schroeder. Brown sets a screen for Schroeder. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Hardaway. That's the bullet. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Brown feeling out a bit. Pass to Hachimura. And Hardaway comes to help. Here's Schroeder. Tries again. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Dallas.
You know, it's not a bad idea to foul Bamba. Actually, a good foul. He's hard to stop, and he's not that strong a free throw shooter, so send him to the line.
And that one falls for Bamba.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Christie comes in for Rui Hachimura, and it's Beasley in for Dennis Schroeder.
And for Bamba, his shot blocking and ability to space the floor really stood out.
And Greg, that's a very valuable and unique combination. I mean, this guy has a 7'10" wingspan, covers a lot of ground defensively, moves his feet well, has a nice stroke. And at his height, he's able to get a lot of clean looks from beyond the arc.
Here's Beasley after Luka Doncic's bucket. Beasley, the pass to Brown. 5 on the clock. Over Hardaway. And it's Brown missing. Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic dishes to Powell. Back to Doncic. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Dwight Powell's combination of athleticism and focus allow him to score despite getting bumped around.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here is Hardaway. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Beasley with it. Releases. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Christie is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 3 spot. Now here is Davis. Nifty move. He takes it up and lays it in. Davis has got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
Davis, a real mismatch inside because of his skill, size, and strength.
Kleba with a screen on Russell. Here's Hardy. And that one hits back iron.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Here's Green after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Wood finds Irving over Christie. Mark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
Here's Harden following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Reeves. Last game out, he had 14. Passes to Davis. Again, the Lakers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Kyrie Irving. Averaging 25 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Here's Green, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. It's stolen by Hachimura. Christie the pass to Davis. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 10 points.
Well, I tell you, it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do against Anthony Davis. When he puts it on the floor like that, he's determined to score.
Trying to end the drought. A nice shot by Irving.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Russell from long range. Good, and the assist goes to James. He has 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Boy, with a bushel basket full of moves at his disposal, Wood will dominate in the paint if given the opportunity.
Russell passes to Davis. James way outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is.
Fire! Kleba with the bucket.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Lakers leading by 13. Davis with a screen on Irving. Christie the pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, I tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
The Mavericks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And there's the pass to Irving. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Outside, Russell. Beyond the arc. LeBron James on the wing. Guarded by Green. Shot clock at 5. Russell, no good. Mavericks trail by 12. Down low. And the rejection by James.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
Russell finds James. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. James has got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Dallas calls timeout. Getting ready for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Reggie Bullock comes in for Green. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Irving. And Doncic is subbed in for Hardy. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Davis. Brown comes in for Hachimura. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Christie. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. The Lakers on D. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And the rejection by James. Capitalizes off the crossover. LeBron's got 14 points for the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Oftentimes, Clark with Jared Vanderbilt, his impact isn't reflected in the box score.
Yeah, you know, that's a good point, Kevin. He puts up solid rebounding numbers, but I think it's his defense, which is his greatest attribute. He's a lockdown defender, and he's a high-energy hustle guy who plays with a lot of edge and tenacity, and that has value on just about any team.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Shoots from 12. The shot missing. The Lakers go the other way with it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, there's not much the defense can do about that. I mean, Hardaway Jr. just has a special knack for making difficult shots.
James with a deep 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
quick review, looking at some numbers here for Luka Doncic. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the second quarter. James outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's LeBron. 17 points in the game. To the paint. Wants to get it to Beasley, and does. From deep three-point range, and it's LeBron James with the 3. LeBron's got 20 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
54 seconds left in the first half of the game. Locked up there for Powell. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Nice shot by James. 22 points for him.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Bullock passes to Doncic. Fires from 14, and that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Mohamed Bamba, Austin Reeves.
Lakers leading by 17. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's a screen to the middle. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion, timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
The Lakers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the word is they challenge each other, guys. I mean, each and every one of them to improve their free throw shooting in the offseason. Held each other accountable in that area. And now you see the results individually and as a whole.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. To halt the run. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 4 rebounds in this game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
In that game against the Knicks, they're probably the favorites heading into this one. But there's always the possibility of an upset. They better stay sharp.
Yeah, never want to give away games you should win. That can come back and bite you right in the... And guys, huge surprise. LeBron with a great first half.
Well, he came to play, I can tell you that much, tearing it up on offense. Young players out there, watch how he asserts himself.
Going to be interesting to see if the defense brings more doubles to try and slow him down. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by James.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Doncic. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And here is Doncic. And the rejection by LeBron. He takes it in, and James throws it down.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The feed now to Davis. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on. This is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
One shot.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Doncic. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness. He's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
A moment now to check out some numbers for Anthony Davis. And the Lakers have possession. Count it, good. And it's 7 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Dallas calls timeout.
Get out of your seats and on your feet for the Kingtown Crew.
Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. While we have a moment, let's now take a look at the top shot blockers in the NBA. Anthony Davis is second.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Irving kicks to Kleber. Pass to Doncic. Wood a screen on Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Schroeder. Over Kleber. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. Here's Reeves. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Green. And Davis sends it back.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Took him no time at all on that one. Irving's got 13. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Reeves the pass to Russell. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 13. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, you know, on some nights, Irving's just unguardable, and that's when you just keep letting him do his thing.
Here's Reeves, by Green, and finished off by Davis.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Dallas calls timeout. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Wood. Reggie Bullock comes in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway's checked in for Irving. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Hardy. He's guarded by Russell. And here's Hardy. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Lakers?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Mavericks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Bullock passes to Hardy. Launches a three. Dallas again missing. There's the dish to Russell. Beasley outside. The high post shot, and Russell gets it to go on the assist by Beasley. Russell's got 9.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And that one's good. Hardy.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The 9-foot shot, and again it's the Lakers.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Yep, that one goes in there. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. We get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
And they'll get another chance. Bamba setting the pick for Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Count it. Russell's got 15 points.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Inside and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Russell. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Troy Brown comes in for D'Angelo Russell.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Hardy passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
James dishes to Beasley. James against Green. Beasley for 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. To the inside. And Green slams it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
LeBron with it. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Christie. Then there's Brown. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Gabriel in at the 4-man position. And he makes that one. Doncic has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Mavs. Here's Christie. Here's Schroeder. And it's off from 3-point range. Feeds it to Doncic. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Now Schroeder. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Bullock, and he bangs it home with one hand.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Christie against Holiday. And here's Brown outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Here's McGee. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Schroeder against Doncic. Here's Christie. Here's Gabriel. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Here's Christie. And it's Schroeder missing. Now, here's Bertans. D right on him to the middle. Now here is McGee. This is to Doncic. And he lobs it up toward the rim. No good on that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
And the Lakers call time here. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Los Angeles leading by 23. Outside Russell. Here's Davis. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
Hey, when Anthony Davis is knocking down Jays like this, it opens up his entire game, forces defenders to pick their poison.
Now, here is Irving. And here is Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
The first free throw is good. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now. You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
Hardaway's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Now, here is Russell. Davis with a screen on Irving. Floats it up for Davis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. In the corner, Hardaway with it. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Now, here is Russell. Hachimura with a screen on Irving. Russell from long range. And the Lakers with another miss.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
The three for Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Peter passes to Davis. Outside, Russell from deep. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Irving with it, picked up by Davis. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
They're making a concerted effort in the second half to go inside, trying to close that gap on the scoreboard.
LeBron's checked in for Hachimura.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
Well, just relish and cherish what you're watching tonight, folks. LeBron James going off. We are witnessing greatness.
And finished off by Wood.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
James against Wood. The drive by James. Davis. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Free throw good, Davis. Here's Irving. Doncic outside. Lets it go with a three. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Now here is Hardaway. No good on the triple.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And they pick up 2.
Just a beautiful read by the former Buckeye Russell. So gifted at making those decisions.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Wood with the screen for Doncic. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 29.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Reeves, and the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Here's LeBron. 1:43 left in the game. Over Kleba. 6 to shoot. Another shot.
Boy, excellent coverage that time by Wood. His length and speed make him hard to get around.
And that one's good by LeBron.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength
for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
And here's Russell. after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. Russell with the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Off target from outside. And so it's the Lakers with it. It's an 18-point lead. The 11-footer, chalk up two there.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. A nice shot by Irving.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Russell with it. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, you know, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the fashion that he plays? And then defensively, you know, he's not very good defensively. But you can't single me out. You know, it will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, you know, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as the offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.